What's up guys, it's Pen here, and the Dublin City Umbreons are back for Season 2 of the World Showdown Series. Now guys, over the last few days we've been doing our draft, and it's been absolutely crazy for us. Guys, the World Showdown Series is back with Season 2. A lot of changes this season, guys. But hopefully you guys like it, and hopefully the Dublin City Umbreons this season can bring home the win. Because guys, we had a lot of fuck ups last time in Season 1. I'm a lot more stable. Things are a lot more stable now, and I'm just hoping to do good this season. No more backing out of matches. No more not uploading the matches. No more post comms. We're doing live comm. It's what we've always done. It's what we're good at, and it's when we play our best. So from now on, guys, we're taking it serious. The WSS Season 2 is here we're in it to win it, guys, and we're here to really play. Now, air draft. So, guys, things were crazy in this draft. The way we were drafting, guys, is it was an open tier system. So it was open draft. You could draft anything you wanted. You had to have a mega on your team. You had 8 free picks then. After that, like your mega, it didn't have you draft mega straight away anyway. So you could draft mega whenever you wanted through the thing. Just you had to have a mega on your team. You had 8 free picks. Then we had the point system. Now the point system is a bit different to any other league you would have seen. It is, we were given 400 points. We gave 400 points to each coach. Every mon cost 200 points. Okay, I'll quickly read out the rules of the point system. Right, each mon costs 200 points. So you can only have you're given 400 points start. You can only really get 2. You have 4 slots in your team for points picks. You might be getting now that doesn't make sense. That is because with the points picks, guys, you have to earn points. You get given 2 as you start off. I myself used 1. You'll find out when I go through the draft. If you win a game, you get 50 points. If you get Team of the Week, you get 50 points. If your Pokemon gets Pokemon of the Week, you get 50 points. If you're on top of the kill leaderboard, you get 50 points. So that's how things work. Trades among coaches can be made for points. So it all works around like that. So without further ado, we'll get into our draft, I suppose. So we were last in the draft order. So it's great for the wheel pick, but it's not great in general, in my opinion, because you have the longest wait and the most likeliness to get sniped like crazy, and that happened to us. We got our first 2 picks grand, so we were coming along the draft, yada yada yada. Nothing really going out of the ordinary. We've seen all the normals getting picked, like Tapu Koko went, Mew went, and we had circuitry going. We had a few megas gone, and I'll show you guys my original team that I was looking for, guys, was very different. Now I'll say once you go see this team, I'll go through what my original playing plans were. But we're coming along. Palpy was in front of us with the Long Island Palpitoles, and he grabbed Meowstic. That wasn't on your pick, so we were like, yes, grand, I get my double pick. I get a nice double pick. I grabbed Kieran Black, and I grabbed Jirachi. So I was like, right, I got the Master. The Master returned to our team. He's back with the Dublin City Umbreons. And I was happy. Oh, I was so happy with that. Getting the Master back was so nice. And then a new mon that we've never tried. We got Jirachi. So, we'll start with the Master. We have Kieran Black up first, guys. And he is, as we call him, we go with the Master. Now, Kieran Black is an absolute powerhouse. He can run both physical or special, depends on how you feel. He's 170 base attack and 120 base special. That's a lot better than a lot of special ones that people would bring. He gets great special moves like Earth Power. He gets Ice Beam. He gets Blizzard, but that's not really likely to run. Gets great moves like that. He gets Flash Cannon, Focus Blast, all moves like that. And then his physical side, he gets Outrage. He gets Dragon Claw. He gets Fusion Bolt. He gets Rock Slide. He gets Stone Edge. He gets Zen Headbutt. He gets where is it? Iron Head. So he gets a lot of great attacks to actually run. So Kieran Black, the Master Kieran Black was our first grab, and it was definitely worth grabbing. Like, he's always done well for us. No matter what we do, we always manage to bring some real power with Kieran Black. He is my mascot. He is one of my favourite Pokemon ever. And I just learned to love him in league play. He just does so well. So, a lot of people say I have a hard on for Kieran Black. Can't say much about it. I draft him nearly every league I get a chance to. We didn't get him season 1 because he got sniped by Travesty. But we got him season 2, and I'm so happy to actually get him. So, the Master joined our team, representing our captain one more time, as Kieran Black is the Master. So, he's back. Moving on to pick 2. Pick 2 is the one and only Jirachi. Now, Jirachi has decided to join our team this season. Now, Jirachi is one of the Pixie Pokemon, which is great, because that base 100 across the board is really nice. Plus with that Serene Grace ability, so we can T-Wave. I think Jirachi gets T-Wave perfect, and Iron Head. That Power Flinch combo with the actual extra bit of luck is absolutely amazing. Plus she gets moves like Dazzling Gleam, she gets moves like Draco Meteor, Drain Punch, Fire Punch, all them mix outs. She can also be a setup man if you want with actual Stealth Rocks. So I've no worries at this Toxic there. She doesn't get Willow, can sub up, can Shadow Ball, return, Psychic, become Power Punch, which is really nice a lot of the time. So definitely Jirachi, great addition to the team. Now, a name for our actual Jirachi. Basically I'm not allowed to call my Sylveons Lola anymore, or Pigmapuff. That's what I always called my Sylveons. I'm not allowed to call them that anymore because I never spell Sylveon right. You can blame CC as me on this, or CC as he's gone by. I'm used to saying CC as me because he went by originally. You can blame CC on this because I never spelled Sylveon right, he's making me call the Sylveons Dyslexia from now on. I'm just shit at spelling, guys. So, I may have spelled it wrong. I think I have to go around and fix the actual league doc as well, because I spelled a few teams wrong, because I'm just that shit at spelling. I just mess up a lot when it comes to spelling things. But we now we're going to bring the name from Sylveon. We're going to bring Lola or Jirachi. So Lola is back. The name Lola is back, but Jirachi is definitely here, and I'm loving having a Pixie on our team for once. Like, we had Mew before, back when Pokemino was around, and yeah, I'm excited to actually make use of Jirachi and see what it can really do. Now, after this pick, I know Gassy was going crazy in the actual chat saying, "Don't let him grab Togekiss! Don't let him grab Togekiss!" I had no plans to grab Togekiss. The fairy I was looking for at the time was Sylveon. I'll be honest, it was Sylveon at the time. The draft changed when I came back around, but the next up we have, like, it was coming around. I was going Gassy. It was coming around, and we were doing grand. Nothing was really. Then I wanted Buzzwole next. That was my next pick. Buzzwole was my next grab. Came down, was going really well, really well, until it came to the back end. No, so it wasn't the back end, it was there. Came down to Toronto Swablues, and he grabbed Buzzwole. So I was like, shit. That's after fucking everything up. But my next two picks are Buzzwole and Volcanion. So it was like Buzzwole was gone, so I was like, right, I'll grab my next two and try to figure out as I was going along. And then coming back around, I rearranged things, but I had Sylveon there as my next pick. But then coming back around on his next pick, he grabbed Sylveon. So I was like, okay, I got sniped. And then coming down to Gassy again, and Gassy grabs Volcanion. So I have no idea what to fucking do at this stage. I'm like, shit, that's my next two picks gone, and I am literally like Palpy's the only one in my way before I have my next pick. So I was like, fuck, what do I do? One of the picks I had in mind was Weavile, because it's a fast. I've never used Weavile. I've always wanted to use Weavile. It's so fast and powerful that I said I really want to give it a try. So I had one pick there, and I said, right, I'm going with Weavile next. But I'm on the wheel. So Weavile is our next pick. We have Shade, I'm calling her Weavile Shade because it just looks like a shade. That's really, I've always liked to call it, wanted to call a Weavile Shade, and I think it really works for Weavile just because, really just because we have, it's Weavile, he looks like a shade, and just the moves he gets, like he gets Dark Pulse. No, it's not really viable to run him as a special Weavile, but could throw a few balls off sometimes. Hone Claw is great for actually boosting that attack. Knock Off, brilliant. He gets Poison Jab, he gets Return, he gets Ice Shard, he gets Icicle Crash, he gets Ice Punch. So I'm pretty sure Weavile gets, especially the fact he gets Sword Stance. So Weavile, Shader Weavile definitely will be a good addition to Dublin City Umbreons for this season. Now, with the wheel, we get a double pick. It's nice getting that double pick, but it can really hinder you a lot of time because you're waiting a long time for the next pick, and you get sniped a lot in the next few rounds. In that you can really get sniped a lot. But we did manage. I said, right, I need to figure out something. I wanted something powerful. I then had to acknowledge Kieran Black as a special mon in my draft. He won't always be a special mon when we actually use him, but I had to acknowledge him as a special mon. And I was like, shit, I have nothing that's really bulky, but I kind of need a bit of bulk. I didn't know what to grab. I was panicking. I said I don't want to grab my bulk, the one that a few months I was planning for bulk earlier than I want, because I don't want to waste a good pick. And I was just in my own head, was gone crazy, and I said I need something. So eventually I said, right, fuck it. I've seen this mon do really well in draft format and in actual regular play, and I feel that's a great addition to the team. We are grabbing Entei. Now, the reason I said Entei is because I've just seen one RZ Crystal, which I'll get into in the actual at the end of the draft, and just because with moveset, it's that versatile. It's very much, in fact, it can be ran either special or physical depending on your humor. It has that bit of bulk as well, so that's really nice. I'm gonna Assault Vest this thing and let it take a few hits, especially when it's only being fire type. It is literally only a fire type, which really is handy. And I just think it can take a lot of hits. It can dish out them with Stone Edge. It can Willow people. It then has Overheat. It has Iron Head. It has, I think it gets Sacred. Does it get Sacred Fire? Yep, it gets Sacred Fire. Double Edge. I think it gets Extreme Speed. It does right there. Flare Blitz, Heat Wave. It can get obviously access to all the hidden powers. Fire Fang. So Bulldoze. I'm not sure if it gets EQ as well, but I don't think it is. Bulldoze, I think it is. But we have Entei there, and our Entei is called Ollie. Just cause. And I just think Entei will be a great addition to the team this season. Like, I've never really used an Entei much before. I've used it once, and it wasn't really, I don't think I recorded it. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing how Entei does this season, and actually the fact that it's kind of very versatile. It's very versatile, and its speed is so nice, and its HP is so high as well, plus it has a really high attack. Now, back onto the long wait. We are now rocking with, we have our first four, which is great. At this point, my next picks was going to be an actual Delmise and my Mega Pinsir, which is what I really wanted. Originally, my Mega choice was not Pinsir. I think originally I was going for a Mega Beedrill, because it was just a nice fast mon that was going for it. Remember, guys, Entei wasn't the pick there, and Weavile wasn't my early. I didn't want Weavile as an early pick. I had a lot of other plans. But next was Delmise as what I wanted, and I wanted my Mega Pinsir, but Mega Beedrill was over against sniped at me at that stage. So I was moving around. The draft was going on. It was going nicely. Nothing was really getting taken on me that I really wanted, until it came right down to the pick before me. No, sorry. Mega Pinsir got grabbed by the Monteri Gyarados Mora. And then it came right in front of me. I was like, grand, Mega Pinsir, I'll just move on to my next pick. I was grabbing Primarina, which was okay. And then I just got Delmise first, and then Primarina was straight after it. But we were right before Palpy comes up to him, and he grabs Delmise, literally the pick before I was about to grab it. Quite literally the pick before I was about to grab it. I was literally pissed. So within that few seconds, like a few minutes of me having to decide to pick, I said, right, I need something here. And I was looking at the typing, and I said, hold on, it may not be the exact best thing to switch it with, but it's something. It's the same typing, and it gives me access to that special attack. It gives me access to a great mixed attacker that can be special or physical depending on what I want it to be, and that is Decidueye. It's something new as well, which is definitely something I wanted to do. So I grabbed Decidueye, which is a really nice. It actually added to our Fire, Water, Grass core. We haven't got water yet, but it's making us build that Fire, Water, Grass core. Adding our fire, now we have grass. That's great. So we have starts of two. We're kind of two through both of our cores, which is really nice. Decidueye's movesets is brilliant. It gives us access to Deciduum Z. His ability of Overgrow or then Long Reach, great. Then with all with his move pool, like the fact that he has access to like a Brave Bird. He has access to Grass Knot. He can access to his Spirit Shackles, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball. He can Nasty Plot up. He can Leaf Blade, U-Turn, Synthesis. He has Sword Stance. He can Sucker Punch. He has a lot of really versatile moves. And I also know after I picked the Decidueye, all I know is Gassy start going mad in the chat saying, crap, apparently I sniped him. Apparently I sniped him there. But with his attack, his base 107 attack and base 100 special attack, base 100 special defense, and base 75 defense. It's a very balanced mon and can definitely be ran many different ways in order to suit what my team needs in that given moment. So I really think that Decidueye is a great pick for the team, and you all know we gotta call him Robin Hood, because that's what he bloody is. He is Robin Hood. So Robin Hood, the Decidueye. And now moving on to our next pick. It kind of went, things were okay for this one because I wasn't originally planning it. I was hemming and hawing about this mon for a while because I wanted some Alolan and I wanted to try some stuff out. So I said, right, fair enough. It came to it, my Sylveon got sniped, when Sylveon got grabbed, and then I think Florges was gone at the same time as well, so I was like, right, I need a fairy. But I also want to finish off my cores because Volcanion was gone as well on me, which is a water type. So I was looking, I said, it's a water fairy, it's specially defensive, it's really nice, so let's grab Primarina, and let's see what I can do. So we have Primarina as our next mon. It finishes off both of our cores, which is really nice. It finished off that Fire, Water, Grass core, and it also finished off the Dragon Steel Fairy core, which really, in my opinion, balances out the team. Like, that's literally 2 cores finished off, which lets us do a lot with that. Now, Primarina is definitely great to actually have because it's so special. It's such a special mon. It gets Hyper Voice, Ice Beam. It gets access to Moonblast. It gets Psychic, Scald, Shadow Ball. It can Toxic people. It gets Energy Ball. Does it get Grass Knot? It doesn't get Grass Knot. It gets Dazzling Beam. See that there? It gets Blizzard. It even gets Oxyjet for priority. So it is a great mon to use. Its stats are really nice in the special area, with being a fully 126 in special attack and 116 in special defense. It is a nice mon to have that way. Its attack and defense aren't great, but you have to prioritize for that and actually make sure that speed is up enough to actually outspeed things that can kill it basically in the physical area, and just make sure things work well. So we have Princess Primarina. So that is our team so far. So the first 6 months of our draft was the Master, Kieran Black, Lola Jirachi, Shade Weavile, Ollie Entei. We have Robin Hood Decidueye, and then we have Princess Primarina. So just adding the names to show down here as we go along, guys. So that was our first half of the draft. The first 6 months of the team are there, and then we came into the next set. So at this stage, guys, I had decided on my Mega what was going to be, and I just wanted to start grabbing things that I needed. I knew I needed physical bulk. I knew I needed a spinner, and I knew I needed a good Mega that was balanced at my team. So what I went with here was something that I've seen do so well. It may be a little bit of a stally mon, but it can do such crazy things with it. We are running Tachyon Porygon 2. So Porygon 2, guys, you've seen me use before. Its defenses are so high when you put that Eviolite on it. It's absolutely amazing. Plus the fact that it gets Recover, it can Toxic Stall, it can T-Wave. Set me up nicely for that T-Wave with T-Wave combo with Jirachi. And then it can Thunderbolt, it can sub up, it can actually, yeah, it can protect, just nice. It can run some nice combos and then just hit off with a lot of nice moves. So even running a trick combo on it, like if I'm running against an opponent has leftovers and they've knocked me off, I trick it, grab me the leftovers, I can start healing up again. So I think that Tachyon can definitely do some good damage to us. So that was our physical bulk. That's our bulk that we actually, that's adding to our physical and special bulk. So next up I said I really need a spinner. There's no way around it, I need a spinner. At this point all megas were gone, so I knew my ever mega pick I was going to pick was safe. It's just like anything I decided on there with megas was just like, there's no point in wasting my time and going and grabbing it when I really at this point needed a spinner. Like Delmoise was meant to be my spinner, and then Donphan was meant to be a spinner as well. Fucking CC. He wanted his Dumbo. His buddy Ellie. But either way, we said I need a spinner, and this was still available. It is Hitmontop. So with Hitmontop here, we have Jackie, our Hitmontop. Jackie! The fact that Hitmontop has Intimidate, Technician, and Steadfast, three very good abilities. Plus, he's incredibly actually special defense. He's actually not incredibly, but he's actually really good in defensive areas. He's not the fastest mon, but we'll see what we can do about that when if we choice scarf him or something. But he gets what we really want. He gets close combat, which is nice. He also gets fake out, which is really nice as well. Major thing what actually Jackie gets, what we really needed was rapid spin. At this point we were just like, shit, I have no spinners whatsoever. I'm not sure if I have a defogger there. I don't think I did. So I was just like, I need something. And Jackie was probably the best bet I could pick up. I was looking through spinners like crazy. I was one side going to grab a Alolan Sandslash, like I did in the PLA. And I just said, right, I've never used Hitmontop, but give him a grab and we'll see what we can do. So there we go. We have Jackie, our Hitmontop, joining the team. And now, guys, it comes on to our last pick of the draft. So it was going all the way around. Me, nice and relaxed, just watching different points picks, really. And then I just said, right, I have my last pick. I'm not too worried. CC was talking to me during it, and he's like, who are you picking? This thing. So I was originally just looking at it. I said, I'm going to grab Mega Man Electric. And I was just talking to him. I said, because it's electric type, I need electric type and all this stuff. But I was looking at stats and I was comparing it with other megas, and then I said, came down to me, and I said, you know what, fuck it. Give me Mega Ampharos. I've never used Mega Ampharos before, and I definitely can see something popping up at this thing, because this thing's special attack is 165 base, and 110 base special defense, and 105 base defense. It is crazy good in that area. This mon I'm really looking forward to using, just because of the fact that it's Mold Breaker for one. And just the moveset, the move pool of it is absolutely amazing. Like, just having Power Gem, having Outrage, there's Seismic Toss there actually. There's Thunder Punch, you can T-Wave things, you can Volt Switch, we can use... It's just Dragon Pulse there. There's loads of different ways to run this mon. Like, he's definitely specially orientated, but there's so much different things you can do with him that I'm not too worried to run him at all. So there we have. I'm gonna call it Fabiana. We have Fabiana. Ampharos. So now that was really it. That was our main pick of the league. We have one more pick to go through here, but I'm just gonna explain it, guys. As I mentioned, the points picks, guys. We have 400 points given to us, and we have to earn points for the rest of it. So we can use them at the start if we want, or we could use them or we could actually use them in whenever through the league. And I'm just checking if a certain mon is. There is a certain mon that I'm going to go grab right now. So while I'm in the mid of doing this draft, there is a certain mon that I actually kind of want to grab, just because it's the fact that it can be run so many different ways. So I'm just going to quickly type it up, saying. So I'm going to pause here for a second, just let the guys know I'm grabbing this other mon as well, using my last 200 points. Okay, we're back there, and I just used my last 200 points, so I'll go through my 2 points picks. So we were going through the points picks there, and we said we finished the draft, and we said, right, points picks are working on a first come first serve basis, so you have to wait for that time, and the second that time hits, launching your picks. I'm surprised this one wasn't taken that I just grabbed there, but we'll get to that in a second. My best thing to do here was I wanted something that had bulk, because I was looking to my team and said I need that physical. I had Primarina for a special. I didn't have anything really major that was just purely physical defensive. Porygon was a mix, so I said I need something. And plus, we'll get to that in a second. So my points picks there were I was just like, right, I need something. I've seen this mon be done, a lot of things be done with this mon before, and I actually decided to just grab it. It's actually I eventually just decided to just grab it, and it was just like, let's go with it and just see what happens. Like, its defenses are crazy high. I just said, give me Crystal, because one, it covers bug and rock, and then its defense and attack is actually high enough. Plus, you can if you white herb this thing, put a shell smash on it, it's going to do some damage. Like being able to just get them shell smashes up and deal some serious damage to people. Its base defense is 125, so that's definitely going to be something good. And then its base attack, it may not be great with 105, but it's better than a lot of mons that we use for physical attackers. So we have Mr. Krabs Air Crystal. And then we finally have our last mon of the draft. A mon that I literally just grabbed there 2 minutes ago. I was just noticing there I can make use of this mon, and I can definitely do it. I can do a lot with this in the actual league. So I was surprised no one grabbed it, because we made it clear that all of its typings were available for the one draft. It's not like you have to set a typing like there was. That's been happening in other leagues. It's really annoyed us, but it's not only me, annoyed other coaches in the league as well. It is Silvally. So we have Silvally joining our team, and you can't call it. Silvally is just a Chimera, and that is what we're calling it. It's Chimera or Silvally. So with Chimera there on our team, we have access to the RKS system, which means we can pick its typing. For one, we can decide what typing this mon comes at, and it can then come as literally like being able to access every typing because of the RKS system. We may not want to run it, we may want to run it normal variant sometimes, but its move pool is just so vast as well. Plus that base 95 across the board means I can run it any way I want to run it. Plus with multi attack, it has Iron Head, Ice Fang, Ice Beam, Flash Cannon, Flame Thrower, Flame Charge, Fire Fang, Facade, Explosion. So it's crazy powerful, and it's crazy good. It's so versatile in what it can do. So I said, why not? I'm going to go grab Chimera here and make use of the RKS system. They won't know what I'm going to bring. I can bring that as any typing that I need to cover my team now. So yeah, we have Chimera Air Silvally. So that is our team for Season 2 of the WSS. The Dublin City Umbreons is back. We are back, and we are coming back with a vengeance. We have 11 mons, all crazy ready for this league. We're not backing down. So first up, guys, we have Fabiana, Mega Ampharos, the Master, Kieran Black, Lola, Jirachi. We have Shade, Weavile, Ollie, Entei, Robin Hood, Decidueye. We have Princess, the Primarina. We have Tachyon, Porygon 2, Jackie, Hitmontop. We have Mr. Krabs, Crystal, and finally Chimera, Silvally. And guys, I am so excited to get this team to use and this season. Matches are picking up, I think I think it's next week, guys. As far as I know, matches are picking up next week. We're waiting on GFX at the moment. I'm not even getting into that. We're waiting on GFX at the moment, guys, and I'm using, as you can see, I'm using Season 1 stuff at the moment, but that'll change now once we get the new stuff. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to use this team now. Adding Silvally to the team really made me more anxious to use this team, and I think there may be do I have a bit of a fighting weakness here? We have, hold on. Well, Silvally is not counting as a weakness because I'm running any type. Crystal's weak. No, I think, yeah, Crystal might be weak. Porygon 2 is weak. Doesn't affect Decidueye. Weavile is weak, Jirachi's weak, and Kieran Black is weak. Okay, we have a bit of a fighting weakness, but we'll figure that out. We'll work with that as it comes, because I'm not too worried about it, guys, because we have flying types there as well. We have monsters that actually have crazy access to flying moves, and I'm not too worried about a weakness, guys. We'll figure that out as we go. So yeah, so Dublin City Umbreons is back, and I am so excited to get into this. Now, I know I've been showing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh content, but Pokemon isn't gone. Not yet, anyway. And leagues will never be gone. I love doing it so much. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're ready for Season 2 of the WSS, where we are not backing down this season, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Before we go, though, I forgot to tell you guys what way my Z Crystal was working. Right. The Z Crystals, guys, were randomized. attribute Z crystals, or typing Z crystals, whatever you want to call it. I'm playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment. Actually, I'm playing attributes. Our typing Z crystals were all put into a randomizer and randomized to fit each of us in the draft. The 2 Z crystals that were unusable in the league are Stellium Z and Gracium Z, because they were the ones, because there's 16 coaches in the league, 18 Z crystals. You just got designated one. You can trade them back and forth through the league. That's up to you. So we got Rockium Z, and that's kind of what led me to grab Crystal. With Rockium Z there, I can make use of Mr. Krabs, and I can also make use of Entei, or I could even make use of Kieran Black. Really nice, I think, to grab Rockium Z, and just to rock with it and see what it goes. Hey, but Stellium Z and Gracium Z are for now unusable. We also got access to Primaria Z and Decidua Z. Deciduum Z, because we have Decidua and we have Primaria, which really makes things nice for us. Plus, with access to we now have a bit of access to the RKS system as well, which makes things really nice. So, with that, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button. And again, as I said, guys, subscribe to the channel if you're ready for more WSS content. So, thanks, guys, and goodbye.